But I also immediately realized that I watched the Attorney General yesterday make some concessions. One of those concessions is that the army has agreed that insignia of the army is what will determine what constitutes military stores. So whether it's boots that you're wearing, they must be boots that have the insignia of the UPDF. Whether it's the military uniform you're wearing, you must have insignia on it that's a military uniform. And the law itself has, I think, an appendix that shows you that insignia.
You're saying if it has the army insignia, that's the one that will be illegal?
Yes, that will fall into military stores. But until we can see that in the law, because the law as is written now doesn't reflect that, until that is added into the law, we still have to wait. But also, maybe to say, this fight between the army or the people that have military control and civilians, it looks like it's a fight that has plagued Ugandan states for years. The first states within this civilization we call Uganda, Buganda, for example, struggled a lot between the militaries of Buganda and the civilians who were living in Buganda. My own kingdom, where I come from, as you know this, Oscar, we seceded from Bunyoro Kingdom, and we had 9 years of contentious military battles with the Bunyoro Kingdom and the Abarusura. The British Army, when they came here, they used the force of the King's African Rifles to force Buganda Kingdom into an agreement. Then they used the Nubians to force the Ankole and Toro kingdoms into agreement. So it looks like it's an outstanding fight between militaries and civilians. And I think it's a defining political moment in Uganda's history. So I want to advise our politicians to step back and say, this is not politics as usual. This is a defining moment. It is not true that if the civilians win over the military,